Manly Hydraulics Laboratory looks after over 1,000 environmental monitoring stations in New South Wales. The geographic area we cover is pretty much from the Queensland border down to the Victorian border. We have about 5 offices around the state with about 30 people working full-time on capturing that data. We measure rainfall, wave height, water quality, tides and floods of surface water and groundwater in the state of New South Wales for a variety of clients, mostly water utilities and local councils and government agencies, but we also get involved in some specialist monitoring for some private consulting companies.
Okay, what we're doing here today is measuring water speed and direction, and to do that we're using an acoustic Doppler current profiler, and what that does is sends an acoustic signal down through the water column to the bed and receives a reflected signal back from the particles in the water and from the bed, and that can then calculate the difference between the speed of the boat and the speed of the water and the direction of the water, and that is used to calculate discharge in rivers.
We are in water quality, in MHL water quality lab, and the main purpose of whole lab, this lab, is to provide high quality equipment for data monitoring, for water quality samples. And we have here different types of instruments, from instruments which can be deployed for long-term periods. This, we call them sondes, and these are multi-parameter sondes which have standard physical, chemical parameters such as pH, optical DO, optical turbidity, and of course salinity and temperature. The profiling equipment which we use for estuarine water quality profiling, these are Seaberts. Basically, these instruments are the most accurate instruments which we can have on the market at this moment, and this instrument is called Seabert 25 and profiles through water column with speed of 8 Hz. That means we take 8 samples per second while we lower down, and this instrument can collect information about temperature, salinity or conductivity, dissolved oxygen, chlorophyll A, turbidity, optical backscatterance, and PA, which is basically the penetration of ultraviolet light. Also, we have this transmissometer, which measures the clarity of water. The smaller instrument is basically smaller version of this one, which collects data with speed of 2 Hz. These instruments are calibrated, factory calibrated, and the accuracy of like temperature is up to third decimal point, then 1/1000th of degree.